So with that being said, who's controlling your perspective? Where are your thoughts coming from? And I know this is not a subject that everybody talks about. I know it's a lot of people sitting in front of the TV with this or whatever, the remote, the remote control. You're being controlled remotely. They're controlling your thoughts remotely. You don't get it. Wordplay. Remote control. You're being controlled remotely. What's being controlled? What's being controlled? I'm going to sit back with this. I rock with this jam. Hey, 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 hey. Boom. Hey, 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 hey. I got my hey on higher vibration. Can limit me. Is my intention. I like this track. Those lyrics are type of. Not saying he's the only artist doing this, but that's probably the lyrics that we need to be listening to. Yeah, yeah, that type of stuff. Big shout out to Foster eBay for that track, that 5D track. I don't need 5D. Wait, I don't need 5G. I'm in 5D. Check it out. Check him out. Foster eBay. He's pretty dope. He's really dope. Big shout out Foster eBay. Big shout out to Ralph Smart Infinite Waters. Big shout out to Soul Illuminati. Um, Big shout out to Soul Immortal. Big shout out to all you guys that are moving people in the right direction. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love your content. Um, I'm trying not to say I am doing the same with my program. You guys are doing it on a bigger scale, and I love your content. And my goal is to build my audience, but my ultimate goal is to continue to spread and push my message. You guys have your message, and all messages are the same, to tell people to trust themselves and kind of go within and understand that the world that was built around you was a world of lies, and it's up to you to figure it out, to straighten up your world to whatever you want it to be. And I think that's the goal you guys preach, to learn to trust yourself, and I know it's some chosen ones out there who understand your content. Everybody doesn't understand your content. And I understand where you guys are coming from with everything. And I think if we continue to push the good message, eventually, people will get it. Boom! Welcome to the gym. Welcome to EJ's Gym, a guide to elevate your mindset. Shout out Peyton. I just saw that text. Big shout out. I ran into one of my players today, my old players that I used to coach. One of my favorite guys, humble kid. And I didn't even recognize him. I didn't have my glasses on, but he used to have long hair and he had a big beard, almost like mine. And he had a little bit of facial hair. His facial hair was coming in when he was younger. So big shout out to you. But boom! Welcome to the gym. Welcome to EJ's Gym, a guide to elevate your mindset. We here today, baby. That little extra long intro. Well, I might chop it up and edit it so you guys might not see it that way. But the camera's just been rolling, and I've just been have my music and giving people shout outs, and that's doing great things out there. Big shout out to you if I didn't say anything about you. If you're doing something great and you're pushing people to be a better version of themselves, give yourself a pat on the back. Big rah from EJ's Gym. Big boom from your boy. Big shout out to you. Now, I was spitting some heat. I was watching some of my videos, and I want to continue to create and elaborate on certain thoughts that I talk about. But let's hear. So my thing is, whoever controls your perception creates your reality. Whoever creates, not creates, let's say whoever gives you, who can control your perspective, right? By showing you images, videos, or giving you ideologies, ideas, and certain thoughts of certain things, control your reality. Think about it, right? Because my thing is teaching people that your thoughts create your reality. But your thoughts come from somewhere, right? Where do your thoughts come from? And I guess people understand the wireless network, but not a lot of people understand the thought network and how you and the people around in the collective conscious can share the same thoughts and ideologies, right? Because you're in that network, right? And a lot of people, and I try to explain how everything that's on the outside was created from inside. So it was a thought and there was an idea, and somebody had to bring it out. So every creation comes from inside of us. But it's a thought. It starts with a thought idea, then we turn into an action, but we speak it and then we do it. You know what I mean? That's how we create that. So as you come into the world, you have like a blank slate. Like, so if you can think of yourself as a flash drive. Now you come into a world as a baby, you're an empty flash drive. So thoughts, the ideologies that were taught to your parents, and the environment and the people around you were uploaded into your flash drive. So from those thoughts and ideas create your perception. And your perception of what you think things are and how things are supposed to be, right, create your reality. So with that being said, who's controlling your perspective? Where are your thoughts coming from? And I know this is not a subject that everybody talks about. I know it's a lot of people sitting in front of the TV with this, just or whatever, the remote control. You're being controlled remotely. They're controlling your thoughts remotely. You don't get it. Wordplay. Remote control. You're being controlled remotely. What's being controlled? What's being controlled? I'm going to sit back with this. What's being controlled? Your thoughts are being controlled. Your thoughts are being controlled. That's what's being controlled. with media, with social media, and people are so smart that they are dumb. I don't even know if that's the right terminology, like words to put together to describe what I want to describe, because you won't even know that you're brainwashed because you continue to do the same thing every day. I had an old post pop up to my phone which sparked this video, and one of my videos that I was watching kind of sparked this idea of what is true freedom? How can you be truly free if somebody's trying to manipulate your thoughts? Never mind, when somebody is actually manipulating your thoughts, turn it off. Turn it off. Get off social media. If you're not using it for something that's productive, if you have a business or something like that, get off. Get off of it, because it's affecting your life. It's affecting your thoughts. It's affecting your perspective of true reality. And I try to explain a few things in my last video. Check out all my videos. All my videos. I'm dropping them bombs in EJ's gym. I'm giving you these nuggets, baby, about the thought process and how your thought process works. Because my goal is for you to stand on your own two with your own thoughts, so you can generate your own thoughts, so you can create your own world. Not create a world that somebody's kind of pinning you in a corner to create. Something that you imagine yourself through your thoughts that are not manipulated, through thoughts that are not telling you, hey, that's a black man. I'm not black. I am brown. Who taught you how to be black? Who gave you the idea that you was black? Because we're not. My microphone is black. My beard is black. I'm going to keep saying that. My skin is the actual color brown. My bracelet is black. See the contrast? And I want to continue to talk about this because this community needs to wake up. Just tired of watching people being manipulated. But that's why I created this. But perception creates your reality. So who taught you how to be black? Where did you learn about slaves? Who taught you about slaves? Did you learn about being a slave at home? Where did you learn how to be a slave? Was it a story that your grandma sat you down and your whole family, y'all sat down together and she was talking about her mom or whoever the case was a slave? How do you know if it even happened? I guarantee you got that thought from school. So that is a perspective. The idea that people were slaves. The idea that black people, which don't exist, is no such thing as a black person. I don't think you get it. But I had a conversation with one of my friends today, and I tried to explain to him, I say, I'm not black, I'm brown. And I'm not going to attach myself to that ideology anymore of being black. Because the black ideology, the idea in this country of a black man is the bottom of the totem pole. But you attach yourself to that lifestyle when you say, hey, I am black, or Black Lives Matter. I'm confused. because I love all people. But it's not even about that. My thing is not even the Black Lives Matter. It's the manipulation of the thought process that is going on that really baffles me. And I'm just like, watch it from afar, and it's just like, what's going on? What type of world do we live in? And the other day, it's over at my friend's house, and she was watching the news. The news reporter had a mask on her face, reporting news with a mask on her face. Are you serious? I couldn't even understand what she was trying to say. She had a mask on her face. That's how much they're trying to promote wearing masks. Who creates your reality? It's the person that controls what you see, which is your perspective. And they're telling everybody, wear masks, wear masks, wear masks. Explain to me how wearing a mask is going to keep you safe. Explain to me how wearing a mask can keep you safe. I just want to know. What happened to boosting your immune system and eating all the right foods? Exercising, getting fresh air, moving your body. The old-fashioned thing. What happened to that? So you tell me people have to walk around wearing masks? Whoever controls your perspective, what you see, controls your reality. Just pay attention. Look at your life and analyze your life. Who gave you those thoughts of what reality is or what reality should be? Who taught you how to be a black man? Or who taught you, if you're not black, what was a black man? Who taught you about slaves? Who taught you about getting a job and working for money? Who taught you how to eat meat? And animals, you pet them and eat them, you pet them and eat them. That's just an oxymoron. Doesn't make any sense. So we have to start thinking by eliminating things that taint your perspective. And a few things that taint your perspective, this is one: a phone and the internet and television and your radio and your music. Turn it off. How could you know who you really are if you don't eliminate these things? How do you know what your real thoughts are if you're not eliminating these things? How do you know what's real and what's really good for you if you're not listening to your heart or your soul or what's inside of you? How do you know? How do you know? Because out there is a big illusion, big lies, big fake. But not in here. You can't fake it. You can't fake it. You can't fake how you feel. You can't fake it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everything out there, you can fake it. So the whole thing is understanding that somebody's manipulating your perspective. Because every thought, even religion, and I know it's a lot of people in the black community who gave you that religion. Do you really think your people before your people before your people followed that religion? Or did the slaves follow that religion? So if they followed that, what are you? If that was the way they used to enslave people, then what are you? I personally don't believe slaves existed back then. I think slaves exist now. It's a big mind fuck going on, boss. That's why this is a guide to elevate your mindset. And the strategy I'm giving you right now is to eliminate all of that noise. Eliminate the phone if you can, as far as social media and people that's trying to bombard you with that fake information. Get off the internet. If you're not building your business or doing something productive, get off of it. Don't watch television. If it's not something that's going to stimulate your mind, turn it off. Something that's going to help you be a better person, turn it off. Music, same thing. I'm not going to lie. That's one thing. That's one of the biggest things that transitions that I'm working on right now. I listen to music with the higher frequency, with the, the good vibrations, the 432 hertz and the 528, I think, or 582. I always mess that up. And 982, I think, hertz. And 982, where is this on my phone? Let me look at it. Let me mess this up. 97, let me see. 963 crown chakra hertz. And let's see the other one. It's 528 hertz, just to get it right. I didn't look at my phone. It's on my phone. I don't have to think about it. I just listen to that. So if I'm going to listen to music, I'd rather be, I want to listen to that to put me in in a higher vibration or whatever the case may be. And so the whole goal is to strip these things so you can gain back your perspective. Because you have to realize who taught you how to be a certain way, how to behave a certain way, how this person behaves, how you should behave, how you should live your life, how you should get a career or a job. All that was a thought and idea created by somebody. They created this system in this country of America of people working and doing, Lord knows, kids going to school. It's a system that was created. And they gave you these thoughts and ideologies, and all of us were put through the school system because our parents didn't know any better, because as you were born, they, signed your life away. They come up to your mom and they bombard her with 1 million papers and they give you a number. They give you a number. Why are they giving you a number? That's the whole thing. You have to pay attention to what's going on. It's like they stamped you. This is who you are. We can track you for the rest of your life. Why do they want to track you? So these are the things that we have to start having these conversations of, why are these things happening? And now, if we're quote unquote free beings, why they continue to tell us what to do with your life, with your free space that God gave you? They want to manipulate the way you're thinking, the way you move, the way you go, everything. But it's up to you to gain that back. Because like I said in one of my videos, there's nothing wrong with you people that's struggling from mental health. We just need to strip away those things and start eating the right foods, and I guarantee you gain clarity in your mind. Obese people, same thing. It's a solution to everything. Peace of mind, stress people, it's a solution to everything. Turn it off. Turn it off to find yourself, to find that true love. People looking for love. It's within you. It's nowhere else. And I know sometimes, I mean, we're human beings, we're social creatures. You want to be around other people. But in order to gain love, you have to give yourself love. And you have to love yourself 1000% and then it'll spill over somewhere else. And then you find a match, then a vibrational match, and you guys just gonna kick it and do you. But you got to learn to love yourself. That's the I know the root to all these problems as a human being is looking outward. It's never there. It's never there. It's within you. It's within you because you have the opportunity to turn all of that stuff off and then start creating your reality, your new reality. And the crazy thing is you have every time, like you have a new minute, a new hour, a new day to create the person that you want to be. To get away from the person that they're trying to tell you how to be. Tell you what group to be in. Tell you who you look like. Tell you this, that, and the third. Tell you you're this. Tell you need to do that. What happened to just being? Just you just doing you. I'm telling you, do not follow the crowd. Go within. My message will always be the same. Because everybody, from what I see, are still looking outward. And to make another comment, I want to make another comment to all my religious people, and I would love for people to comment down below. Why are you so afraid to die? If you really believe in your God, your Jesus, and this, that, and the third, whatever you believe in, because like I said, that was a thought and idea taught by somebody else. And I understand that. So if people get mad, you can get mad. But I understand where these stories come from. It's from somebody. Because true spirit, true soul is going to come to you. And when God speaks to you or your higher self or whatever you want to call it, nobody will hear it. And it doesn't have a name. Yeah, we call it God. That's just how to explain it. But you can't explain it. And I understand that. So I don't know why people continue to lie to people. You cannot explain it. It's just something you feel. It's just something you go through. It's like a navigator. Don't go here, go here, don't go here, go here, don't go here. Do this, don't do that. It's talking to you, and only you know. Nobody else is yours. It's not meant for anybody else to know. So it's just like, again, they want people to look outwards. They teach you about a being up in the sky, and then it's a white man with a beard and long hair. Really? Looking at you. Think how silly that is? But whoever controls your perspective creates your reality. Somebody told your parents that story. Somebody told your great-grandparents that story, and it was just passed down. We need to start telling the truth right now. This is the time for the truth to start coming out about everything. But you just got to pay attention because God will talk to you and tell you the truth. But if you don't realize that the truth is inside of you, meaning that I need to eliminate all the outside noise and then trust whatever information is coming to me, because that's how the information comes to you. But if you're steady looking outward for the information, where do I need to find this? I need to, let's just sit, learn to eat the right foods, learn how to breathe and relax, learn how to enjoy nature, and just enjoy yourself, your life, the people around you. Learn how to be appreciative of the things you have, because everything is abundance. Thank you. Thank you. Everything, all this abundance. Thank you. Because it's here for you. But you will never know, because they'll make you pay for everything that's already yours. That's a big mind fuck. Because whoever controls your perspective controls your reality. So who's controlling your perspective? And if you're quote unquote black, who taught you how to be black? Who taught you about slaves? Who taught you about money? Who taught you about job? Who taught you about the society? Who told you everything that you needed to do to be successful? Did it come from here? Or did it come from out there? Remember, whoever controls your perspective controls your reality. Take your power back. And the way you take your power back is, like I said, eliminate the outside noise. Because then you'll be able to figure it out. And then maybe we can rap and have a conversation or two. Because then maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about if you don't. Because there's a lot of people out there that understand what I'm talking about. And then there's a lot, even way more, that it doesn't connect. They missed it. They're so wired up that they don't get it. They're so stuck in their bubble that they don't get it. They're so stuck getting pushed on this side, or you with them, or you, man, all that. Trust yourself. Be on your team first. Your own team. Be your own cheerleader and go within yourself. And for all you people out there with kids and like a big family, teach them how to do the same while you're going on your journey. Don't make that excuse, oh, I'm too busy, I got kids, Teach them how to be calm too. Turn the television on, spend time with them, get to know them so they can start generating their own thoughts. Because a lot of kids do, but adults put the cap on with the wires and get them all brainwashed. Here's an iPad, here's the TV. You don't sit down and spend time and have conversations with them. And wonder why they lack social skills. Right? So, what I'm telling you is whoever controls your perspective controls your reality. But the trick to elevating our mindset, here's the strategy, and I've mentioned it several times, is to turn off the outside noise. Turn off the outside noise. TV, whatever, music, social media, and start spending time with yourself, spending time with your family without these things. Because that's what life is, and that's what life was before these things. Life was before technology, because the internet is what you could say a shadow or a makeshift world of reality. It's not real. That's real, oh, quote unquote. Maybe that's not it. We don't know. But what I'm saying is stop being manipulated, because you may not even see it. But the moment you can step back, if you understand this video and you caught some of my points and understand what the television is doing to you, like persuading your thoughts, like persuading you to do certain things, that's what's happening. They're giving you these thoughts, they're giving you these ideas, they're saying that it's safe to wear masks, or they're telling you, oh, George Floyd, they're showing you these images to get a reaction out of you. You know what I mean? To manipulate your reality, to tell you like, hey, this is what's going on in the world. This is the world. This is what's happening to black men. This is the world. Coronavirus, put on a mask. This is the world. And what I'm telling you is, to break it down in layman's terms, is if you never watched those things, if they never gave you those ideas, you wouldn't know they exist. If nobody ever tells you or teaches you certain things, you will never know about it. So my thing is to re-wash your brain your own way. How about you brainwash yourself to doing things that you enjoy? How about you brainwash yourself to do things that you want, so you can create the life that you want? So that's what I'm telling you. So the strategy is cut it off. Cut it off and do it for a week. See how you feel. Feel good? Do it for 2, 3. See how you feel afterwards. If you cut off all the outside noise. See if things going on out there that your friends or family are concerned about. See how much they affect you when you turn all that stuff off. I could go forever, but I got to end the video on that thought. I got to end it on that thought. But big shout out to all the people pushing the right movement, getting people to go inside and go in and trust in that heart and that soul that's inside that God gave us. Because whoever controls your perspective controls your reality. Go get it. Eliminate that noise so you can create your own reality. Jim out.